Welcome to the garden. Today I'm going to make a little vegetable sculpture. I think we're going to go for maybe like a title sequence with "Give It a Grow" written out in beautiful vegetables. So I do want to collect some things, maybe a pepper. These bell peppers are a pretty decent size. So we might harvest the largest one and that'll let the smaller ones fill in a bit too. So I think we'll pick this little guy. That's a beauty, isn't it? So I'm going to pull some of these carrots. They don't have to be big. Just looking for that carrot shape. And we'll keep the greens as well. Could probably use those too. Let's do one more from the front. This area gets the most sun. And I see a really healthy one. Let's try that one. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Look at the size of that. Holy cow. That's amazing. So I've harvested a nice bell pepper from the garden. We've got cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes, a few really little potatoes, which will be fun. I've got a nice big yellow tomato and a big beautiful carrot. The only thing I'm going to use that I didn't grow is this little mushroom. Turned out really great. I used echinacea petals to kind of fill in like little brush strokes. We've got tomatoes in the center with those mushrooms. I've got green peppers and cucumbers spelling out "Give and Grow." And then we've got yellow tomatoes over here, marigold petals around the rim, cornflower blue petals. I also grabbed a few chickweed flowers and a few of these little yellow mustard greens. And there's a chive flower right there in the center. But overall, I think it turned out really great. So I think I got all the photos and things I need out of this one. And now I'm going to deconstruct it and try and spell out "Give It a Grow" right in the center. Then hopefully we can use that as our channel art. So it's going to be a little tricky. I might have to cut some of these down. Might have to ditch the mushrooms. Those might be too big. But we can reuse most of this material. I've also got a few extra cucumbers and tomatoes, carrots and potatoes, so let's see what we can create. I'm really happy with this one too. We got a beautiful representation of the garden, from the flowers to the peppers and tomatoes, all the herbs and cucumbers, potatoes, carrots, The only thing I didn't grow here are the little mushrooms, but I really like those, so I'm going to keep them. We're actually going to round these up and then cook them. So I'm going to cook the tomatoes, we're going to eat some of that parsley. I'll just refrigerate these cucumbers and carrots. But we've got our potatoes, very shelf stable, and all the flowers can just go into the compost. I really love making little vegetable sculptures like this. I think I'm going to do one for each season: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So I hope you stay tuned for those. The first one I created for the channel art didn't really fit very well. I think the letters were too big, so they didn't really look very good on the desktop, or the mobile version definitely didn't look great. But now they should kind of squeeze in and be framed just about like that on the cell phone, and just about like that on the desktop, and you should see a nice whole still life here on, I think, television or something. I'm not sure how to view those. I just updated the new channel art, and I think it looks perfect. We got the Give It a Grow right in frame, and it should even fit on mobile phones. So I'm really happy that I redid it. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out at the top of the channel page. And while you're there, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.